Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm starting to like it. I'm starting to like it.
That makes one of us.
Yeah.
That makes one of us. It's trash. All right, you letting it play a little too long, man.
What up, B?
You letting the song play a little too long. Let's go. Let's go.
Yo, what's good? What's good? Red zone. Red zone. What's good, E? The unicorn. What up, man?
I got a lot to say today. I can't wait to get into these games.
You got a lot to say. That's good. That's good. That's good.
No, but it's not directed at the game. It's directed at you.
At me.
And eventually Soel, yes. So let's start with D3.
We go. We diving right in.
You know what I want to talk about.
We diving right into.
We had a little debate last week. I wouldn't call it an argument. We had a debate.
Yeah. All right.
And there's a specific game I want to talk about. And there's a reason why I want to talk about that specific game. You don't even know about this. Everybody think like the show is staged. It's not. You don't know what I'm talking about. We actually just linked up 2 minutes before we logged on. So you have no idea what I'm talking about.
I definitely don't. I have no clue what you're talking about, but you seem to have an agenda tonight.
So let's
you
go.
seem to have an agenda tonight.
Can you please pull up the games? I want to go to D3.
Let me see. All right.
D3.
They go to D3 games.
I want to focus on. That's all the game? Yes. That first game, top left-hand corner. Bengals Savages. And you know I want to talk about that game. What was the difference in that game? Or not know what? Who was the difference in that game?
The difference in that game was Marcel. Cello, as they call him.
Who out of us was just saying, like, once you dip into the pool and get guys, it can make a difference.
You got it.
Huh?
You got it. I was, to be honest, I was going to give you some credit this week, right? What your statement actually last week was, I said to you, these guys got to catch that ball. And you said, do they? And in the grand scheme of football, yes, they're supposed to catch the ball, but are they supposed to catch those specific footballs? Maybe not. And I think your point was proven this week with Sell joining the team and making a major impact for the Bengals. So we're gonna go with there's levels to it. So Sell was able to basically before Sell joining the team before this week, a 50-50 ball is probably 0%.
75-25 the other
75-25 to the defense.
Yes.
This week here, a 50-50 ball was 50-50 ball, and they came down with them.
Yes.
That was the big difference.
We talk way too much about slotting guys where they belong. For you to have the statement that you had last week. That's why I was so shocked at it. We talk way too much about the one being the one, and even if he's not Nini. Yeah. And even if he's not the guy who's actually catching the rock, we talk about what he can do for others.
Yes, well, who
was that person?
Who was that? The other?
No, who was that person prior to last week?
Well, it was supposed to be some people. I'm not going to name no names. I'm not going to get into that. It was supposed to be some people, but they weren't those people.
Mm-hmm.
So, E, you know what's crazy, right? I always made a statement that a true star always puts everybody else in their pecking order on the team and where they belong to help them be successful. And this is basically what happened here.
Yeah.
So, And this game was one of the best games I've seen all season.
Mm-hmm. You actually had the
I had all the good games this week.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna hold you. Like all of my games this week were good for either coming down to the wire or the games close games coming down to the wire, or I watched even in the last game, I watched some superb defense.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any bad games.
Well, talk about this game. We talked about the play. Talk about the actual game now.
So now this game here was a back and forth game most of the game. Then then we get down to the end. Cell was all they needed. One thing I recognized, I think Cell being coming, I'm gonna assume football background outside of flag football. Mm-hmm. Him and which we know Kazi also has. It was easy for those two to connect on a quick out. Kazi kind of knew when Cell was gonna break. You would have think they played together before, but we know they haven't. So just a little bit more of a football guy as the lead guy helped out tremendously. I'm gonna listen. Don't get me wrong. Savages were missing two guys that would have made
of course
some difference, but those two guys that they would have been defended by the guy that was added. So we don't know how much of a big difference it would have made. Then this game was a little funny because a former Bengal played for the Savages and lost to the Bengals after leaving the Bengals.
When did we become that show that we don't say names?
We can say names. We can say names. Well, Lamar, who was supposed to be
one of the guys that have been talking about, was a Bengal. Thought he was going to make a difference on the Bengals. He was their 3. I assume left the team.
I assume he left the team. He didn't play that day and played with another team.
And
that team happened to be the team that he was going against, and they beat him. So I'm gonna call that a little bit of karma chameleon.
Okay, like it.
Because it just was fitting that they actually played well against their former teammate. Games.
So Savages take a lead.
Okay, so Savages late in the game. Savages take a lead. Take a lead. They go up 5.
All right. We're gonna paint the picture, but up 5, go for 2. That is super risky.
It is super risky
because in most cases you want to force the team to have to get the extra point to beat you. They don't get that. They got it, so it's a moot point. But I'm just talking about in general football, as she shows a picture behind you. Going up 5 and going for 2. If you don't get that, the other team, just a regular touchdown, beats you. They don't need the extra point. But they got it. So here we go. I just wanted to put that out there.
So they went for they scored the touchdown. They go up 5. Then they go for 2, which then makes it 7. So now we have about
33.
Yes. Now we have about 5 seconds on the clock. 5-6 seconds on the clock. Bengals come out, quick out, outside, get out of bounds. We're down to 2 to 3 seconds. Bomb downfield, tipped. Instead of being, I honestly think it was an attempt at a pick. I got to watch it back again but in that sense, you don't go for the pick. You get the ball as far away from the end zone as possible. You either
the curse.
Yes, you either punch it up into the air backwards out of bounds as hard as you can so nobody can get to it, or you slap it down as hard as you can, especially if you can't, if the pick isn't a sure pick. So somehow the ball gets tipped, multiple Savages in the way, ball gets tipped back, catch by who? The star of the day for this team. Cello makes the and not even the game-winning play, just the play to put the team in position.
They're down 40 to 39 because it was 40-33. The TD catch made it 40-39. But this is what I meant by the 2 is risky because if they don't convert that, they only have it's 38. So that touchdown would have beat them.
Yes.
The
But they
touchdown
went
would
for the
have
2.
for
So
2.
now
It worked in this case. I'm just saying, guys.
But it was risky.
That's risky. But go ahead. So we have 40 to 39. So go ahead.
40 to 39. And then the Bengals now with the brass balls.
Mm-hmm.
They decide, forget all that. We're going for the W. We're not going for the tie in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
They go for 2, timing route. Before Jonathan even makes the turn, Kazi already threw the ball. The moment Jonathan looks up, the ball was in his hands, touched the extra point 2. They go ahead and win the game. Amazing finish. Amazing finish. They fought hard and they won that game.
Okay, we don't root for teams. Let's put it that way. We do our jokes and all that. Like last year, I was the Spartan guy and you were, you know what I mean? But this is, I'm happy for the Bengals. Not that Savage, but I'm happy for the Bengals in terms of the team morale and things like that because I'm not.
In terms of team building.
Yes. This was big for them. This was big.
And then we got Lamar in the chat. But listen, I'm sure Lamar has no ill will towards the team.
No.
Wasn't nothing like that.
No.
And I'm sure he's happy for them. Although it was against him, I'm sure he's happy for that team also.
Yeah.
So, but one of the best games I've seen this season. It was an amazing game. Amazing game. So let's see what else we got here. Where you want to go, E?
Under Hennington.
Yeah, listen. E, so give the background of what the conversation you had with Hennington.
All right.
I'm
not here to guys don't. All right, certain guys on Hennington are new to the league, as we've been saying. All right, so they don't know who's who's guys, who we got to guard, anything like that. Dre's been here a while, so Dre might know, but he might not know the guys from like D3 or something like that because he normally plays upper. Being half joking with Hennington, look at Ryan and say that guy's gonna cook you. I said. I'm serious. I'm saying, but I'm not saying. You know what I mean? Because obviously you joke back and forth. We good friends with
me
and Dre, so they're gonna take
those guys.
No, he's not. No. I said that guy is gonna cook you. I said you guys cannot guard him. I said it just like that, right? So of course they don't believe me. They don't believe me. And do you have it in front of you? The number?
Oh yeah. I just got the numbers.
What did Ryan end up with? Just tell me that.
10 receptions, 3 touchdowns. 10 receptions, 3 touchdowns, 1 extra point, and a defensive 2 points after picking off one and taking it back to the house.
He's a guy.
Yeah. He's one of them.
He's a guy.
He's one of them. Mm-hmm.
He's a guy, bro.
So my daughter wanted me to show this to the screen. Yeah. So yeah, he whooped Dave behind. Now this game was close in the first, and like I said, Hennington hasn't been able to put together a complete game yet. They've been playing one great half.
Yeah.
And then you'll see like moments, but they haven't been able to put together a full complete half. Hold on 1 second. Nia, turn that down a little bit. Yeah. She's actually watching the podcast back on the TV over to the right of me. Well, not back. She's watching it over there. I can hear her play back. Yeah. So
this anything right now is a collection of like it's how would I put it?
It's kind of like
it's talent. Like a Blitz League all-star team in a sense. You know what I mean? It's like a Blitz League. You want to play?
But you know what? All the guys are capable of doing what you see them do.
Yes.
Not together.
Yes, that's the thing.
Yeah, they got to get it together.
They've never been a team together.
Yeah.
So
they're working because they got the guys together. It's just they maybe they haven't become a full unit yet. Because like I said, this game here, Ryan gave him fits. Yeah. He was just able to to get open in key moments. Mitro also played a great game.
Do you think there's a little bit of, I would say, shell shock in the sense of not I'm talking about like surprise that actually how, because you hear about it, and like I said, a lot of these guys never played here before, so we're out there with them on Sundays and talking about
So what I think
we have guys, but obviously they think their guys are better, fair, but we have guys over here, so
what I think the biggest difference is. The biggest difference is, I think, game in and game out, they're gonna play a solid QB. Game in and game out, like, and I think these QBs are if you watch them, they scan, like they're they pump, they scan, they really look to dissect what's going on out there. And I know Dre understands what's going on, but it's sometimes tough for the defense to put it all together to because if you watch the game, which Dre mic'd up was hilarious. But you watch the game, there were moments where he was like, why are you two guys? And he's like, yo, you got to pass him off. Yo, you got so that they haven't figured that out yet. Then there was a play where he told Matt, it's like, Matt, why are you here? You can't leave the corner. And he had left the corner and passed. I forgot who the other guy was and was on the inside. And then they throw it to the outside. He's like, yo, you're supposed to be over there. What are you doing over there? You got to pass that guy off to him. So they'll, experience is everything. And these offenses are veteran for the most part. A lot of these offenses, they were running a system that has worked. You know what I mean? So and it's guys that have been playing together. One thing, in blitz they draft, so sometimes the teams mix up more.
Normally opponents each other.
So, but like I said, they got to put together a full game, and they haven't been able to do that yet. So,
shout out to Curtis too. Curtis is playing good ball, man. You only know Curtis go giver. I'm talking about as receiver.
All day, the whole day.
Yes,
the whole day.
Receiver, so.
We'll get to some of that from other games, but the whole day.
Let's go to the Spartans Browns. I want to see if the Ravens game.
Go ahead, Spartans Browns.
Rob, you got a question?
What am I drinking in that flask?
Listen,
I came from a wedding yesterday, so still on concussion. You ain't on the damn concussion protocol.
Yeah,
you're all right. You will find the Sunday. Yeah. Where we at? Where we going? Spartans. Now this Brown Spartan games, I done seen. Let me say this. Shout out to Ali who came in as QB late in this game, and me and Ian sitting there watching, and we're like, he throwing pretty.
Yeah.
It's like he throwing pretty good. Because you don't expect that. You're like, all right, Ali's a corner. Oh, this is gonna go downhill.
Yeah. Let's
start letting it go.
So Rose started at QB again for Rob, who I guess is nursing an injury. So Rose started, but I guess based on the time of the game, I don't know if that's the reason why Rose had to leave. I know slightly behind, which we'll address. Slightly behind. So when we're watching the game, we didn't know about it because we were actually doing the Ravens-Cowboys game at the same time. So we're watching the game, doing the stats, and we see that Ali's back there like, they're in trouble. But
they're about to lose. And then Ali starts slinging the rock, bombing into Aziz downfield. Yeah. They were doing everything. He actually looked pretty good as QB. So, so he stepped in and finished the job.
Browns for the Browns, right?
I'm going to say this. The Browns look a little tired, which I think, which they are a slower team, but they look tired.
Aren't they coming up?
I thought AP looked a little tired. No, not specifically the entire team.
Oh, okay.
Like the guys who were there all day playing in multiple games.
There are certain guys who played 4 games.
Yeah, 4 games, and AP was one of them.
Yeah,
he might have played 4 1/4 because there was one game where he was back and forth between a game to try to get, and he scored a touchdown in that game, then came over here and scored a touchdown. So he looked a little tired, which is understandable. I thought he was tired in that game. So
Yeah.
no, not that I'm not saying that would have changed the outcome. I'm just saying they might have been a little bit better if those guys weren't, maybe tired. Not giving an excuse.
What's your take on the Spartans team this year?
If so, as Rob said in the interview, Connor is the backbone of this team. Right now, with Ali and Aziz, they're just on pace the same way they were in the previous season. With Rowe as QB, to be honest, he brings another aspect to the team because Rowe scrambles.
Yeah, he's like that.
So whatever I'm not going to say one is better than the other throwing the ball or anything like that, but whatever you would say he lacks in maybe the throwing department, he makes up for it because he can run. Yeah. And he's very efficient at running. He knows when to run. So he kind of creates a different problem when playing them because he also did throw downfield. He does throw downfield too. So it's like but being able to scramble is that's always very, very, very useful. And he does that very well. He knows when to do it in the right opportune time where you think you got them. Basically with Rowe, when there's nothing there, he can just take off. So that's a little bonus because you're not gonna put the ball up or maybe put the ball in harm's way or anything like that. So so either way, I think they're situated to still be one of those teams that you worry about late in the season.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let me bring in our partner in crime. I don't know what he got in his background. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. So what's good?
What's going on?
Oh, okay, nice. I like that. Yeah. So we've already covered Bengals, Thunder, anything, and we're on Spartans.
What?
No.
Yeah. He actually. Yeah, we're on Spartans. He actually did this game. So, 60 seconds or less. Your takeaway from the Spartans Browns game.
Browns, no defense. Welcome back, Ali and Aziz.
Okay.
And they're back to their old ways of scoring 40 plus points.
Okay, that's at 60.
Right?
That was definitely 60 or less.
I mean, Browns scored points. They just couldn't keep up with them. That's all.
Rob was saying they think that some of the Browns players look tired. AP, Q. They did play for BTA a couple games earlier in the day. So.
2 games.
It was defensive lapses. A lot of defensive lapses. There's no. They haven't played a good opponent yet. It was their first good opponent who could move the ball short and long. Once they went deep, those guys didn't drop back.
Well, outside of Q and AP, the Browns are a slower team.
No, these guys are open by like 30 yards though.
Yeah.
Yeah. One time they had 2 Spartan receivers right next to each other, 30 yards down the field, 40 yards down the field, waiting for the ball. It was like, you want it or you want it. It was like that.
So,
okay.
We'll see. What we can see if the Browns can bounce back this week. We also have We don't have any undefeated teams in this division anymore.
Yes, the Ravens haven't lost.
The Ravens haven't lost? No. Didn't the Ravens lose?
No, the Ravens, Caleb's game were both 3-0 teams.
Really? Oh, well, we got one undefeated team left. Let's go on to the Ravens. So this was I'm going to say the defense of the Ravens was very detailed in this game. Now, there were still some lapses. You're going to get beat. They're going to score. The Caliphs are going to score. It's not that. But I felt the scheme was very good.
I want to address the elephant in the room because
listen.
We don't shy away from anything. Let's talk about it. The game started late, and as a result of that, we know the reasons why. I just want to talk about the game. As a result of that, a key member of the Caliphs couldn't make it. He had a work engagement. He makes a difference in this game. I'm not going to sit here and say he doesn't make a difference.
No,
in
well,
this
of
game.
course, because what offensively what the Ravens were able to do some of the times, especially in key
throw the
moments.
ball up to Hashi.
They throw the ball up to Hashi. I think Hashi that makes a difference.
It makes a difference. Yeah. Oh, I get what you're saying. Oh, we know you didn't have Fabby.
Yes, you didn't have Fabby, but
but we're talking about what you guys, the offensive game plan that you guys had. He would have probably been the guy on Hashi. Would it have worked? We don't know, but we have to
address that
we have to address that. Yeah,
height wise, we feel like that's the matchup there.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna take I gotta give a shout out to Miguel. Miguel did something in this game that I called, and I had to see it back on video. There was a touchdown that was called out of bounds by me. He doesn't have he couldn't see it from the other side. Okay. Miguel went into the air. So hell, literally, and I look at him catch it, and by the time I look down, he had already tapped his foot. Like maybe a couple seconds. You got to see. I had to watch it on video, and even in the video, I still had to watch it to like, okay, where's the foot tap? And then you see it, and he tapped the foot, and then you see one foot come down, next foot out of bounds. So when I looked down, all I seen was the one foot and next foot out of bounds. But then. And then Miguel goes, he says to me on the field, he was like, yo, Rob, I'm telling you, I tapped it. And he goes, when I did it, I was like, he's not going to see it. Mm-hmm. And then Jay was like, he just happened to have the perfect angle. Because we all, we speak to everybody outside of football. We always conversate about everything. So we spoke to those guys about that. Jay was like you can see why it wasn't. But yeah. So Miguel,
why you
but it was, listen, some guys are just special, bro.
Yeah.
He said his toe, when I spoke to him, he said his toe is still hurting from tapping it. He had to do it so fast and hard. And Miguel's a big dude. You know what I mean? Pause. And
pause. So fast, hard. He's a bit pause. That's 3. You on a 30-second timeout. So I'll let you. That's up to you. You get 3 of those. That's a 30-second timeout, man.
What are you doing around the horn? Pause, Rob.
Yeah. You get the mute button for that. Mute yourself, Rob. Mute yourself for 30 seconds, please.
Left. I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch. I mean, this could be like a semifinal, finals matchup.
Yeah. But I went on a tangent, Rob, because we have O here, and we are going to give the Ravens credit. You can go back to talking about their defense. I just wanted to address the elephant because I know it's going to be you guys were late. We didn't have. So I just want to address that. But go ahead, Rob.
The Ravens defense. So like I don't like to give too much analyze teams' offense and stuff like that because I don't want to. Like I'm not here to give pointers or coach or anything like that. I try to keep it as general as we can. But the way the Ravens shifted and moved their defense while the play was moving on was very detailed to being successful against the Caliphs. The Caliphs are very tough with Jay running those plays to slow down.
Yeah.
Then Jay, as we've been saying, he can stretch the play.
Look at the comment.
What? Canceled my Friday plans to hear this from Rob. Miguel, listen, we spoke. I told you, listen, you got it, bro. And as soon as the video came out, Miguel messages me, but I was already looking. I already had it recorded because I sent it to E.
And
so it was. But that was an amazing play, Miguel. That's a play that only special players can make. So, like, everybody ain't doing that. So, but yeah, my bad, Miguel. My bad.
That's it.
My bad. That's it. You know what I mean? My bad. Just let. My bad, Miguel. You the man, bro. And I said to him, I was like, yo, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
When I watched it back, I was like, "That's." I'm gonna send it to you, Sahel. I was like, "That's crazy." You can look at me go like this, look up at him, catch the ball, and then instantly go like this. But by the time I did like this and this Sahel, he had already tapped the foot like 3 seconds before.
Hold on, since it didn't count, it's not top 10 eligible.
No, but you know what? I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip it. We're gonna put it up on Instagram, Miguel.
Yeah.
That play deserves. It was so special. That play deserves to be seen.
Yeah.
I look up, look down. It had already happened, maybe 3, 4, 5 seconds before. It's crazy, but anyway. So yes. So now the way they shifted, it looked like in the offense, Miguel actually took the role of who wasn't able to make the game because of the time of ZQ, because normally in the offense, this what Miguel was running, I thought is what ZQ normally runs.
Yeah.
So, and they shifted well with it most of the game. It's still scored some touch. They're gonna score, bro. It's tough to. It is very credit to the Ravens for being so disciplined. Yeah. It takes a lot of discipline to run your defense and not fall asleep when they do what they do. Because when they're shifting, and then when Jay starts that little scrambling shit and he throwing like this back across his body and hitting people,
That's what it is. We've known him 25 years. Yover's not gonna let you sleep. Right?
Yeah.
I work with him, the man. We've known him growing up together. He's not gonna let you sleep. Very detail oriented. He came into this game knowing the Caliph's offense. He studied. So
yeah. Well, there's game tape. That's one good thing.
He called a great defense. He did.
Yeah.
He doesn't get a lot of publicity. A lot of people probably like who we even talking about. But he is the defensive captain of the Ravens.
The defensive anchor captain of this team, putting everybody in the positions to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
He is the mastermind behind whatever defensive scheme they have. And if it goes wrong, trust me, next week they're gonna fix something. Yeah. So shout out to Yobert. Called an amazing game. This is why I said this was another game that was just amazing for us. Like watching it, and they shift and you watch, and who was darting down. It was like what it's just not normal. And it's because of the way Jay runs his offense, it creates the holes.
Yeah.
It creates the holes, and you have to be disciplined. So you guys need to take a note, which I don't know if the rest of you guys can be as disciplined to do it, because even the Ravens had moments where they just couldn't do nothing about it, but it worked out in this one. And the Ravens came out successful, 36-25. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens moving forward. Ravens, the only undefeated team left.
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh no, you're not in the camera.
Yeah, not in the camera. They'll be back tomorrow. So
yeah,
great week.
All right, let's move on to what was this, D3? We're going D2.
Let's go a little bit off the right. Let's go D1 because
all right, let's go to D1.
The reason why I want to talk about D1. I want to give a shout out. Not expecting it, to Rob. No, I want to talk to you.
To me. Oh,
because
I just talk about the players.
BTA is, although he's not biased, obviously, because he refs him the same as everybody else. BTA is his brainchild. He thought of adding a free agent team to try to make it 5 teams, in D1. So Rob had this idea of trying to put a team together, and it's not easy. Let's call it what it is. It's not easy. We're doing like the poll of attendance, trying to pull players. It's hard with the schedule because obviously a lot of the guys are from other teams. So Soel is working hard on that also to try to make sure that the teams don't overlap.
To
make sure that the guys don't overlap. But this week in particular, with Marco, who's the normal quarterback, being out, I did kind of plan to see on who to call, but Rob made the phone call and got 2 legit QBs in here.
Legit.
On short notice, and they played hard for this team, and I'm proud of that. It's 2 losses here, and again, we're not here to root for anybody. I'm proud of the team, the effort that this team put forth last Saturday. Both of you guys ref this team, so I know you saw it. I don't know if you saw Cannon play before, but what was your thoughts on that game?
I mean, he played in the one. He plays in the one hand touch league.
Okay.
I've seen him play for years.
Okay. What was your thoughts on him out here against a not easy AK game? I know it was a good first half, and then
They
Shane
hung in, yeah. I mean, they hung in there. Main quarter for AK.
Mm-hmm.
It took him a while to get adjusted to his guys on AK. I mean, Kenny had a couple interceptions on him. But like you said, a new quarterback, not used to his receivers. He overthrew a couple of guys open. It was a better game than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put it that way. You know, I thought AK came in a little over too confident.
Yeah.
They scored on the first drive, and they thought it would be a cakewalk. And then once they figured out, hey, we actually got to play, they had to get back into that zone, and it took them a little while to change their mentality again. They play the game. At the end, I mean, it was the chemistry of AK was too much for the free agent BTA team, and a lot of new guys.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you take it from a BTA perspective, Rob. So talk about it.
Shout out to those guys who stepped in. Marv, O'Neal, Kurt was there, AP, Q. You guys, it hasn't been the smoothest couple weeks. So what is this? We're going into week 5, so 3 weeks, right?
3 weeks before
they had the bye.
Yeah, week 1.
So it hasn't been the smoothest because of one thing that's been affecting the team is cross matchups, and especially Marco being out for the 2 weeks was a little, that's a big because he is Marco.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what makes the fact that I'm not moral victory guy. Yeah, I know that. Out of the 3 of us, and we used to do this other show with Adam, that was always Rob and Adams. I'm not moral victory guy. But the effort this team put forth, what a quarterback that we're on the phone like.
So 10, I'm gonna tell you how to tie with 10 o'clock. So we had one
on the phone. Me and you on the phone.
We had one quarterback lined up to play, and that quarterback notified us while we were on the podcast that he would not be QBing for the team, right? So egos who? So first call, we got a deep bag of players that we can reach to in a tight spot. Pause. We went, call one guy. He was like, yo, man, he coaches. So he was like, I have a game that I have to coach. He's the offensive coordinator of a college team. So he had to coach, and he said he has to be there at 10. The game's at 1, but he got to be there at 10. So he won't be able to make the game. So then right after that, shoot a text to the other 2. Both of them answer back. So we're like, okay, because you don't expect at 10 o'clock at night, you don't expect both guys to answer back yes. You're like, maybe we'll get one. Both of them answer back once. So I was like, all right, you're 8 o'clock. You're 10:30.
Yeah.
8:30. What is it? No, you're
8:30 and 10.
So, and then they both show up, and we're talking about Cannon in this game. Cannon seemed to have a connection with Kurt.
Yeah.
With Kurt. And one thing I noticed in this game is AK couldn't tell where Cannon was going to throw the ball, because Cannon has this way to throw around the giver because he's tall. He also gave him fits running the ball.
Yeah.
He was killing them on the ground.
Yeah.
He had at least 60 yards rushing. Then he does this when he pumps, and he'll see you, and his arm angle, which I think is more of a baseball arm angle, he can no look very well to where he's going, and he has a big arm.
Yeah.
And he has the big arm that he could throw the whole field. So shout out to Cannon, man. You don't know how much we appreciated you guys helping us out and coming in and playing these games.
Don't ignore Shane.
What did Shane say? I didn't see the comment. Couldn't throw. No, Shane, when you switched. You did get a couple bad downs and stuff like that. You didn't do a good job again. But he cooked JG. He cooked Pavitt. He was killing Pavitt.
Yeah.
Until they had to switch to Shane. But that shows you how well he was playing, because you got to bring in you got to put one of your QB to play Giver. Yeah, you got to stop him. But you did, Shane. You were good. You did what you had to do when you switched to Giver. But he played an amazing game for spot duty for a guy that just got the call 10:30 that night to show up at 10 o'clock that morning and played amazing. So
Curtis had a couple impressive extra points. Both times he was charged. He was covered by Will Jacobs and D-Raj. I don't think I've seen in 10 years either of those guys get broke the way Curtis broke him.
He routed them up.
He did a in and out, back and front, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
And Cannon throws it hard, even if it's 5 yards away.
Yeah.
He caught him easy. And shout out Shane too. I know he didn't want to play Giver. He was like, "Yo, if I gotta go in, I gotta go in." Because those guys were getting toasted.
Yeah, and he
was toasting Justin, and Justin's like pretty fast. But yo, Shane, I know you listening. Shane got a quick first step.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think one of them he blocked it on a 4th down. He killed the drive. Oh, if it wasn't for Shane, it might have been, what was the final score? It might have been closer.
Yeah, it would definitely been closer. Would have been a game. But the Shane switch was necessary. That's 100%. Basically what I'm saying. And Shane made a difference. Couple bad downs. Shane was able to stay with him, because he was taking off on them and they couldn't do it. He got and it's not just run like some quarterback, just run straight till you get your flag pull. No, he's spinning and turning and going all over the place. So
I think he could do that, because I've seen him run in the one-hand touch and he's okay speed. Like he's nothing like
Well, he's tall.
So before the game, they're like, yo, can he run? Can he run? I'm like, he could run, but he's not gonna run for like 10, 15, 20 yards. And his first run was like 25 yards. I'm like, oh shit.
He was taking off. Don't give Shane. Slow down, Shane. Slow down. But Shane made a difference as Giver, and ultimately AK finished the game with the team. But BTA, you guys, shout out to the guys who've been sticking it out. And like, that's not poor sticking it, whatever. Shout out to the guys who have been seeing it through, and we're it's a constant thing to try to make sure that we don't have the problems that have been going on. And what it is, like I said, there's multiple guys playing on multiple teams. So then one and like I said, a guy's main team is more important than you play with your team. You know what I mean? So we get that. It's just we got to have the guys. We got some help coming. They got some help coming this week here. In that hopefully it's help that's around for duration, which would then they'll be okay, because there's no way multiple can be playing at the same time while the team is playing. So but other than that, now let's move on to and AK finished the game. Those guys played amazing. Hugh, AP, shout out to you guys. Cannon, thank you for the spot start. We really appreciate that. Now let's go on to their other game. Honestly, I feel like if we had 2 more players in this game, they beat Purple Rain.
They beat Purple Rain. This game, Purple Rain won on the last play, right?
Yeah. This game was for BTA to win. And I feel like if now let's go to the other quarterback who answered at 10:30 that night to come play at 8:30 that morning and was there early. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Jay. Jay played an amazing game. Jay
from Blitz League.
Jay from Blitz League. Yeah. He also did some scrambling. In this game that was at opportune moments. He also does some of that no look stuff. But he was good. The game started, I think, a little, I don't know if it was nerves or just, you're playing with random guys. The game didn't start great. And then after that, it was just smooth sailing for him. He was
football. Yeah.
He was hitting the gaps in between the corner and the safety on the sideline. He had a
throw. How Cannon had some kind of rapport with Kurt.
Mm-hmm.
Jay and AP feel like they've been playing together for years, right?
AP might be the most loved player once somebody plays with him. Yeah. I've seen this season. Mm-hmm. Anybody who's played with AP loves him on the field.
Yeah.
And he's a great team guy. He just comes in, works hard, does what he does. Jay threw a pass to the back of the end zone. It was like the trajectory of the pass was upward. If you know what I'm talking about, to the back right of the end zone. And it was upward. I don't even know how you throw it at that angle. And it just went straight to the guy's hands. He jumped and he caught it. It was just shout out to Jay, man. You played amazing in the spot start and in a bind. Purple Rain's defense.
And this was against Purple Rain, right?
Yeah, they had their guys. Purple Rain's defense.
DJ.
Everybody, all the guys that needed. Oh, well, the only guy they were missing, you could say, is Roach.
Okay.
But with what they had, this defense has to be better.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is the only problem. I think that's Purple Rain's issue. It's defensively. They got to come together as a unit. I don't want to say too much coaching. Just watch back the tape on where the holes were and why the holes were there. Some things need to be adjusted in the opposite way. That's all I can say about that.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm not going to say, like that one guy can't be there. That specific people can't be on the outside defensively. It just doesn't work because it creates holes. But yeah, once they figure that defense out, they have the guys to be really, really, really formidable. Those guys can play. You know what I mean? We know they can play.
And again, not my team. I'm just here to ask the questions. I'm just here to ask the questions because this is a topic we have been talking about with this team for like the past 2 weeks or so. Lee did enough to.
Yeah, Lee played fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Lee played fine.
This
was defense.
There were rumblings, and they did play three QBs the week before, so
this was I think the defense needs to be better.
Got it. Okay.
That's it. And once again, shout out Jay, my brother. We appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Spot Stars Cannon, we appreciate you. All the guys that are seeing this through. Hopefully we can get on a good foot moving forward. Help is on the way. Some real help is on the way. Mm-hmm. And hopefully the team doesn't lose anybody else. And if the team doesn't lose everybody else and can field the entire team,
talk to me.
Watch out. If they can field the entire team, what does that mean?
What's the ceiling?
What's the ceiling? They can beat anybody. They can win the chip. Chip. Yeah, right. If they have everybody, because they can go toe to toe with them. And I know defensively, I know what Q likes to do. And if everybody's there, they can do it. And that's going to make it tough on everybody else.
Got it.
Yeah, I know what Q likes to do. Because if Q is there, he calling the defense. I know what he likes to do. I know when it's going to be something to see because he's going to have the guys that can do it across the board. Anyway, let's move on to Gators Death Row.
Workman like Gators victory. Death Row, as it's been the story forever and ever, undermanned, but when is that ever not the case?
Mm-hmm.
Like you play with who you got. This Gators team, I don't know where to get their guys from. I don't know, but these guys are good, bro. These guys are fast athletes. Go ahead.
I seen some of the guys that I seen Chris and Marquise on Sunday at Bliss League when I was watching those games. Yeah. And I asked them the same question because they're the one team that does not pluck from the league. Every guy they bring in is another guy that you've never seen before till they play with the Gators, then they become a guy, and they're just a Gator. So he told me, listen, it's from the national team. The national team, they just plug guys from there.
The Gators national team?
No, not the Gators, but the national team with Marquise and Chris and Will and those guys. Because those guys play.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
So yeah. And every guy they've brought on this season has been
produced. I've been a guy.
They've
all produced.
They've come in and Parrish used to be one of those guys, and they've come in to the point where Parrish may have slid down the depth chart by the addition of these guys, and he can ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Anthony isn't even Anthony, regardless of who was on the team, Ant Cadero used to get mad targets, a lot of touches. He slipped down the depth chart a little bit. So,
but another thing, we got to shout out because I think he's always got the rep of more of an athlete than QB. Will has been playing some very good QB for this team.
He's been dealing. He's been
playing some good QB for this team. So, workman-like victory, man, 32-14. As you can see, they packed their defense. Again, undermanned death row, who had to also pluck some guys to play in this game. But so it goes. That's the rules until
playoffs for these guys. Right?
No. That's you can pluck.
Oh, we're plucking the guys. Yes, until
tomorrow is the last day of plucking. Right?
Yeah, season game of plucking. Yeah, and then you have until midweek next week to have the final roster in.
Yes. Okay. So,
and you know how D1 is. Everybody just does what they do, except AK and sometimes AK, but except the Gators, who are going to play the same way all season long. Then you got Death Row, who have guys in and out sparingly, this, that, and then show up when it's playoff time. Yeah, just enough to qualify, just to get all the horses.
Might not be that easy this year, man. Might not be that easy.
Yeah, there's teams, there's guys. So, all right.
So I'm gonna put you on the spot. Hold on, because you've been quiet. I know you probably didn't watch this game, so I'm not gonna put you on the spot to talk about the game. Give me your D1 power ranking.
D1 power rankings.
Yeah.
Start at the bottom. BTA last, number 5. Purple Rain, number 4.
It's only what we've seen so far, right?
No, I'm just messing with him.
We'll put Death Row number 3.
They're not gonna like that shit.
Yeah, but they've lost to AK and they've lost to Gators. I know they beat Gators too, but you got to show up. That's part of winning and having consistent play. And then I would put. Only reason I'm doing this is because they beat them week 1. I'll put AK number 2 and then Gators number 1.
You know what? I thought you were going to do it in reverse, and I agree. But I agree with you.
Okay.
It's only because of the head-to-head week 1, which wasn't. Guys were missing that week, so
I just honestly feel the Gators are consistent.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Ryan. You know what, Ryan? You right. You right. We're gonna jump back. So hell, I agree with you. E, what do you got? Same.
As of right now, the same, but I'm in that BTA chat with you, and I think if we did a weekly power rankings, I think they're going to be the team that's going to climb up. But as of right now, based on what we've seen, BTA, Purple Rain, Death Row, AK, Gators. Yeah, Gators. I agree.
Gators right now deserve that number 1 spot in the power ranking.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump back.
The talent difference between 1 and 5, it's minimal.
Yes,
it is.
It's the BTA could beat Gators if it was 2 full rosters.
And the game was a close game when they played.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. Moving on.
All right, let's jump back. So hell, power ranking for D3.
Teams it's memorized, but
I'll go.
Bengals won their.
I'll go first.
The teams are on the screen, so oh, you can't see.
I'll go first.
My screen is too. I'm on my phone.
I'll go first.
I got you. Don't worry, sir. You good. We'll give you the team.
Bengals,
You'll hear E's and then you'll know.
No, I'm gonna anything right now. Like I think anything.
Anything. You have to say it that way.
Gotta say it that way. That's what it is. Anything, right?
It is. You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
You can make a remix with that, Rob.
Anything.
I'm gonna go. I like this new Bengals. Are they better than the sleepers though? It's between Bengals sleepers.
Yo, Ryan, he about to throw y'all way down in the bottom.
All right, I'm gonna go. All right, I'll start it. I'll go Henderson. Right, because I've only seen 1 week of it. I'm gonna go Bengals. I'm gonna go sleepers, Savages, Thunder, Spartans. No. Yes, Thunder.
Browns.
Huh?
Where are you putting Henny?
Oh, Hennything is last. Hennything is last. Then Bengals, Sleepers, Savages, Browns, Spartans, Thunder, Caliphs, Ravens.
I would switch the Browns and Thunder. I would put Ravens number 1, obviously. Hollis number 2. Spartans number 3 with Ali and Aziz back. Then the Browns. Then the Thunder. Then the Savages. Then Sleepers. I would put. I've seen too much bad Bengal play. So I would put them last and then Henny second to last.
You think good Henny play?
I know they can play. They just gotta mesh a little bit. I know they can play. And stop putting Allen there in the last drive. That's all.
We talk about it like that. I'll catch an extra point.
Yeah,
but when you, I don't need to be hearing people yelling at Al when I'm trying to ref field too.
It was more entertaining than my game. They were running a hurry up.
I know.
And Al's flag got pulled, but he didn't know, so he just kept running.
He kept on running.
He thought he was on free. Thought he was scoring, and nobody was chasing him. But Terrell was like, "Ow, get back here! They pulled your flags up," but he didn't know. And it's a mistake.
Ryan, you got to win games to move up in the power ranking. That's how the system works. We don't give out participation trophies here by losing by 1 point.
Rob, you're not escaping the question. Go ahead.
I think I swapped Browns and Thunder.
I gotta hear it. Go ahead.
Exactly, yeah, list. I just swapped Browns and Thunder, and I may also swap. Where did y'all? It was who was before the Savages?
It was Sleepers Thunder for me. It was Thunder on top of Savages,
and Sleepers below the Savages
because they beat them by 1 point.
So the bottom 3 consensus is in any order:
Bengals, Henny, and Sleepers.
Henny, and Sleepers.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Bengals, Henny, and Sleepers.
Are those the bottom 3? Forget whatever order you want to put. We can do the order later, but are those your bottom 3 teams?
I'm not sold on the Savages yet. And the reason why is because they've been attendance-wise, they miss guys, right? And this Bengals thing can be something. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I can't change it now because what we've seen happen. I can't. That would just be wishful thinking of what I think people would be. We're not trying to do that. So yes, I agree. But then I would swap Thunder Browns. I think full powered Thunder is. I think full powered Thunder goes up is higher.
Higher than the Browns, right?
Yeah,
I think I had it that way.
So Hell had it swapped. That was the only change. I got the Thunder above the
Thunder above the Browns. Yeah.
But who's full power Thunder?
Ryan, Mitro, Rush, Curtis, JG, Luke. My bad, Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Thunder play yet. So
yeah, full powered.
Yeah,
they're full powered. They're special.
What you writing? Haven't seen them play yet.
Yeah. So and RM at QB, I think they got the blueprint to do what they got to do. And Ryan is that star that puts everybody else where they need to be and draws the attention. So then you're gonna match up one-on-one.
Think he draws the attention, especially when the other team gets told that's the guy that's gonna cook.
That's gonna get the rock. Yeah. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Then defensively, he's gonna make plays. So yeah, all right. Let's move on to.
But just saying, Rob, you got Bengals or Henny last.
Bengals or Henny last. Right now,
I know we have the three.
Well, one team has a win, one team doesn't. And like I said, I haven't seen Henny put together a full game yet. Mm-hmm. So until they put together a full game, are they capable of putting together a full football game?
Is Dre their quarterback, or he's played receiver for them?
He's receiver for them most of the time.
He is the QB.
But I'm sure he'll be QB sometimes, especially when Terrell is not available.
Well, last week was Terrell's first game.
No, last week was Terrell's.
Terrell also threw against the Browns, right?
Second game.
Okay.
How much did they only play?
Game, so
Terrell played two. Whatchamacallit played one in his absence. All right, let's move on to the 2. Gladiators, Lunatics. All right, I get to be a little critical. I get to be a little critical here, which which game y'all want to start with? Let me ask that.
Any blowouts?
Yeah, let's start with Outlaws. Let's knock that out.
Outlaws Death Row. Shout out to Yasir. He might have been the one guy who was playing his heart out here for Death Row. I think Death Row needs to stop going through the motions in these divisions. You're not gonna roll out of bed and get a W. I know they were missing their quarterback.
When I saw this score, I was shocked.
No shot.
I was like, what?
Outlaws, speed, and more speed. And then you add speed with Jay, who played QB for this game. You add speed to Jay's system with guys that can catch the ball. You get 52-19. And it could have been worse than this. So there's nothing like Jay QB'd. He ran the offense. The guys, they just ran out there, ran the offense. It was basically, like I said, he creates holes. Wide open coming across. It's on the scramble. Wide open coming across. Boom. Bomb downfield. You got the horses to run fast, and you have a system. This is this and if it was Marco, and
yeah, right.
Result might have been the same thing.
Yeah.
Mike did spot duty for Yash
and
Ponte, who are both out this week, and you would have expected a better effort from them with that, but it wasn't like I said. Yasir was the guy who played. He's been the one consistent for this team.
Yeah,
Yasir. So everybody else got to pick it up. What's
attendance?
Huh?
I said attendance. So
yeah,
that's the main thing.
But no, whenever we knock them for losing these games, but they'll be there when it matters the most. They just got to make sure that everybody. But how far down do you want to be? You don't want to be the team that has to play. You don't want to lose enough games where you drop down the rankings and have to play one of these high-powered teams at the top early in the playoffs because they're going to beat you.
Yeah.
So seeding is going to matter.
You know, if Jay was the quarter for the Outlaw, Marco agreed to play receiver. Those 4 guys on the Outlaw, Lee, Aziz, Nick, Marco, they can match up very well against the Beats.
They can match up with them now.
Yeah.
They have outside. Okay, so we talk about. We talk about Ali, Aziz, Nick, Jaden. Jaden's good too, bro. Like he ain't.
Yeah, he actually got hurt.
He got hurt.
Got out.
If he would have played, we might have seen it might have been 60 before the 70 before the Mercy if he wouldn't have got hurt. And then you have they have another guy. He's fast, and then Yusuf is fast.
Yeah.
Like they speed across the board. Yeah, but they're becoming more experienced. We know listen. We're not saying they're lockdown defenders or anything like that yet. The team's defense needs some work, but they're gonna hang with you and they're gonna put up the points. So
I'm just saying, I've seen Marco play receiver. He's a top tier.
Oh yeah, of course he's good.
I think their best chance to win a championship would be with Jay as quarterback and Marco being my opinion.
Yeah, but
I'm going with the guns. I'm going with the young gunslinger. I'm not no knock on Jay, but I like what they put together.
No, there's nothing wrong. I mean,
Jay's system is like I said. Jay's system is proven. I understand what you're saying. I do.
Yeah, that's all.
But it's
just another weapon on offense. That's
so. But like I said, this was just good
old butt whooping.
Yeah, there was nothing. The connection, the only connection that looked like it was there was Yasir. Yasir underneath and Yasir doing what he does, juking everybody out of their shoes.
Yeah.
And getting downfield. He played hard. Like he gives his all. I don't even know if he gives his all, but whatever he's given is good enough to make everybody miss. So we can move on from that game.
Yeah, please.
There's there's a little bit more storyline behind that game, but we're not gonna get into it.
Yeah, that's all messy.
It doesn't matter. We got 52-19 storyline. There's no more storyline after that.
Hopefully everything is squashed. Got out the way.
That's the story closed.
That's what that was?
Yeah. Book is closed. All right. Let's move on to League Pass.
You can go there. League Pass ball up top with League Pass scored on the final play of the game.
Yeah. So
it was an ugly game. So
it was. It damn sure was.
Listen, I can't blame. Listen, it was ugly more on Ball Top's part. You can't be throwing these passes and getting intercepted like this. It's week 4 of the season. Our home got to make better decisions if you want to be considered a good quarterback. Not even top tier, just a good quarterback at this point. You can't make the same mistakes week in and week out. If he doesn't throw those 2 interceptions, they win the game. As simple as that. This was the best opportunity to get a W against an league pass team that didn't have their quarterback, didn't have the backup quarterback, and they had to use Omni fill in to throw. It's simple as that.
80, 90 yards rushing.
Yeah.
And we know if you're a running quarterback and you're trying to win a game, 9 out of 10 times you're not going to win that game. You're just not.
Credit to him, they're down.
No, of course.
14,
that defense.
13. They're down 14-13. He let his team down.
He threw the ball to D-Raj. Yeah. He caught a nice 35, 40-yard pass.
Mm-hmm.
He ran the ball for another 10. But the main reason they won this game is because of Phil and that defense.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, with Phil and the defense holding it down, Omni had 4 plays to get them down there, and he threw 4 of the best passes. Three of the best passes he had for the game, and they got it
even
done.
the last one to Connor, they
Yeah,
had to turn around and get that ball.
hey, you can't expect nothing more than that.
Yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
you know,
The
he threw the
D-Raj one
ball.
was in the bucket.
Oh yeah. He was wide open on that one.
Was
Wide open. Listen, on that play, you got to have 3 safeties. I'm sorry. You guys, I'm not even saying playing prevent defense. Just have 3 safeties back there. You know they're going to try to attack it deep first. Give up the underneath. Give up the 15 yards. I think they might have had 1 timeout left at that point. I'm not even sure. So just playing an umbrella. Cover the sidelines, play an umbrella, pull the flags, make them use their timeouts, and make the clock run.
Yeah.
Put your fastest guy as giver so he can get the damn flag. I mean,
easier said than done.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's hard reffing and not being able to give advice, man. Every week
What you say? You can't give.
I know. You guys gotta keep my mouth shut and just be like, "What the hell's going?"
Yeah, and just go.
Sometimes I want to make notes and just have a session on a Wednesday. Come online, and be like, "Yo, this is what we're talking about this week."
Mm.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like So Ellen and Chick need to bring back chick flicks from a QB perspective. That's what it sounds like. We need chick flicks.
Yo, it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating.
Let the QBs talk, right?
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
What are you guys doing out there?
That's what it sounds like.
Well,
I can speak from both sides because I only used to play defense in the beginning for the first 10 years. I only started quartering after like 10, 11 years. So
both ball up top is still a build. They're still building.
No, for sure.
They are.
No, for sure they are. But the thing is, they could have won this game. That's my point.
That's the problem.
They could have won this game.
Yeah.
They're a second season team.
They found a way to lose it.
The QB isn't the same. They've been they're a third season team. Right?
Yeah. They went.
They played winter.
Winless in the first. Yeah.
Played winter.
In the winter.
They played better in the spring, and now quarterback adjustment, some new guys. They're trying to figure it out. Missing their best guy out. So I'm gonna give him a little grace in the process.
Out there, though.
Huh?
It's good to see Ty back out there.
Oh yeah, we now he's just Ty. We can't even call him free Ty because he's been free since ours.
I didn't recognize him without the green on. I didn't recognize him.
He's been free since ours. He's been in existence. So all right, let's move on to the next game. Gladiators, Lunatics.
This is a good game. I don't know if Omar's still on, but here comes your bashing.
All right, yes. Can I? Yeah.
No, for real. Lunatics got to get their shit together. As simple as that. You're too damn talented.
Mm-hmm.
Both sides, not just the defense.
Oh, I'm saying the defense is too good to be losing. I got my bashing too. You start first, the hell. Go ahead.
Okay, let me sit back.
Let me give my flowers to the Gladiators first. All right, especially Umair. I give him a B+ in this game. He had a short 3-4 drives where he was on the Lunatic side of the 50. And he just kept on throwing to the end zone, and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Finally, something clicked. He's like, "Oh, let me chop it up," and that's when they scored. I think 2 in a row. They took the lead. They never looked back, and a big momentum shift happened in the first drive, first 2-3 minutes of the game, where I think Kenny ran back a 2-point conversion, and those 2 points came back to haunt the Lunatics at the end. It's like extra possession, basically. So Umair threw a great game. Defense was lights out. They besides one Hail Mary before the half, and I forgot what the other one was. That defense, Gladiators.
Oh, we know the Gladiators. We know.
Don't sleep on the Gladiators.
We know the will they be able to score enough? That's always been the knock on these guys.
I know that's the thing, 22?
But always been the knock.
if Omer doesn't go for the end zone on those 3-4 drives where they should have scored, they could have put up 2 more scores easily. You got to learn how to chop it up. You know, help yourself out by doing that. You got enough skilled players where you got Nate, you got Kenny, the new guy, but not new guy, but new guy that came back, old guy, new guy that came back, and you got guys, AJ, who can get open in the end zone when it's 5, 6, 7, 8 yards away, you know. And then now it's the Lunatics' turn. Offensively, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Sorry. You cannot. It's 4th and 2. You cannot throw a 40-yard pass to get a first down. You just can't do that. Take first down. I don't understand who. Someone has to take control of that offense and say, hey, let's get the first down. That's it.
And I know I'm doing more hosting right now, but because I've had a debate with a certain somebody who is on this podcast who does believe that when everybody thinks you're going short, to take that shot. So Rob, don't sit quiet. If you disagree with him, speak up.
It has to be wide open, and you can't.
It was not wide open though.
Okay, but you do believe in taking the shot on 4th and short.
If it materializes, I've been in the play where there is times where so when you got to be a pinpoint passer also. I'm not saying just anybody do this, right? So now there is times I'm going to say we were playing with Shoe, right? The play is designed to get the first down, but we are going to take the look on the outside double move, right? We're going to take the look. Now, I'm not saying it's going to get thrown, but we are going to pump and go on the outside and then pump. If they bite, we're going to take the shot. Yeah. We're going to take it and we'll live with the result, because most of the time what's going to happen is we're going to connect. Is if the receiver drops it, that was still the right play. You understand what I'm saying? But if they don't bite on the move, the other route that's next to it was to get the first down. So you're gonna, then you dump it down. You do take the look. You pump and go on the outside. Right. You don't just not just a nope, not just a go route. You just lob it.
I don't remember this exact play. I watched the game. I don't remember this exact play.
Was it just a go route or something? So
what was the play?
I don't remember the route he ran, but he was not open. I think he threw it up to Ike. If I remember correctly.
Okay. So that's where my critique.
I think he did.
When you done, sure. I'm gonna get into mine.
I'm not done.
You got it.
It was frustrating, bro. You got
listen. Give him full screen.
Listen.
Give him full screen.
You got Will Jacobs. You got Will C. You got Ike. You got who else on this damn team? You got
Will. Oh, you said Will. Ike.
You got Damu.
Harib.
Yeah. Yo, you cannot be putting up a score in the teens.
Deal.
This team should be averaging 30, 40 points a game without even breaking a sweat. Forget the defense. I'm not even bringing up the defense right now. That's a whole different story. My whole focus this week, we've talked about the Lunatics defense before, and we know hopefully they'll get it together. That hope is slowly starting to be paid. The last week's performance also on the defense, but offensively, you're taking steps backwards. Like, I don't understand what's going on here. If you're going to run the same offense you're running with the Ravens, there is no reason you shouldn't be putting up 30 points. It's simple as that. I understand Will can get open any play. Will C can get open any play. Use those guys the right way. They shouldn't be running 3-yard curls, 4-yard curls. There's only so many times you can break a player's ankles or drop your hips and take one foot to the house. It's not going to happen in D2 as often as you like to think it's going to happen. You got to draw a better place for these guys, and you have the arm strength to get them the ball. I don't know I don't know. In my power rankings, they're second to last or third to last in that division right now.
Wow.
It's simple as that. Prove it to me until you get better. You could if it actually reminds me of the Eagles from like 10, 12 years ago when they signed all those all-stars, the Philadelphia Eagles. Remember?
Yeah, like a
And they were
dream
all
team,
talking
right?
shit before the season
Yeah,
started. Oh, we're gonna win the Super Bowl because it goes
yeah.
based off of talent. And I don't even think they ended up making the playoffs that year.
Mm.
It's the same
Mm.
thing. On paper, this team should have been like 9-1, 8-2. They've only won one game. And the other three losses have been disgusting. The elites smacked them around. Gladiators came back and handled them on a defense, basically. And I forgot the other loss who it was, but I don't know.
All
I'm
right.
done.
You done? All right.
Done.
So,
Oh, uh-oh.
hold on, I gotta get back.
Uh-oh.
Gotta get
Uh-oh.
back on the big screen. So yeah,
Uh-oh.
I
Uh-oh.
gotta. Yo, so listen.
You need the full screen?
I'm gonna go full screen for a
Take it,
second.
take the full screen. You got it.
Wait, hold on. I gotta get me out there. Listen, this Jekyll and Hyde, Omar. This is a message to you. This Jekyll and Hyde QBing where you have come too far to revert back to some bad habits, and that's what I've seen in this game. The chuck it downfield to the superstar is not gonna work in D2. The defense is too talented on most teams. The players are too talented for that to work. So when it ain't working, you can't just lob it up there and go, please get me one. Will, please catch it, or Hashi, please catch it. It's just not gonna work in this division. You have too much talent on this team to, as Sahel said, to be dependent on that. They get open. They're gonna get open. So something's not clicking there. I don't know who. Look, so going for it. Adil is trusty to get a first down, especially if you got those other guys. You could have cleared everybody out and dumped it down. I don't know. I don't know the play. I got to go watch back the play. I'll pull it, but we got to run an efficient offense. It can't just be, oh, my guys. It's not, everything can't be a 50-50 ball. That's basically it. All right. So we need some more efficiency on offense. The defense, I think the defense will get it together, but you need more efficiency on offense so that the defense isn't put in tough predicaments. And that's it, man. Just Jekyll and Hyde. Like you can't go back to that. It don't work. You can't just chuck it up to the superstar. But I gotta get y'all back on screen, man.
One more thing. The reason you have these superstars to play with you is because they trust you. Because they saw improvement in your game.
Mm-hmm.
They saw where you were, and they saw improvement each year, especially last season in the spring. They saw you take that big step where you almost won, and you were literally one play away from the championship. I'm telling you, take that D3 offense that you're running, where you're 4-0, just use that same blueprint in D2 and see what happens. Because you have the talent in D3, similar, different players, obviously. It's not the same players. But you have similar talent where you have four guys you could rely on, D3, D2, same, you understand what I'm saying. And just have specific roles. You know who your uh, who could spread the field for you. You know who could use you, who you could use in the short. Use those same routes and just stop, like Rob said, stop throwing up the 50-50 balls, please. There's only so many I can go up and get.
Yes, you say, but Go watch.
Even the one that he got before the half, Nate was there, and I forgot the other guy's name. Pesci? Is it Pesci? His last name? I don't remember. The only reason I got it is because both of them, one thought Nate was going to get in the front and knock it down.
No, Pesci's all-star, so I'm glad he
Forgot who it was, to be honest. Maybe AJ.
Yeah.
But they got confused. They both ended up behind Ike, and they couldn't knock it down when they could have sandwiched him, and they could have they could have been interception, ran back. I mean, who knows? But
yeah,
like
but
Rob said,
and my question to you, because you keep going back to,
don't lose your players' faith in
I know,
you.
but
That's
what
all.
I'm saying is, you keep saying go back to run the same Ravens offense. My question to you is, and not to keep talking about what is the Ravens offense? Because the last game we saw, and he gets killed. And I'm not making this an Omar Bad session. I don't need a full screen. I just did this to mock Rob putting on the shades. But he gets killed by Yobert. He gets killed by Sheep for continuously throwing on 50, and they're completed in D3. And Yobert looked at, there was one. There's a highlight,
and he was like, "That's not a good play."
It worked here, but it's not a good play. That's not going to
Yeah,
work.
well, that's what I mean. The 50, it's not that the 50-50 ball works less in D2. It's just it is what it is. Like it's just gonna work less. You throw it up there, both those guys are gonna be able to go get it most of the time in D2, and nobody's gonna get it. Let's go. It's not a 50-50 ball in D2. The percentage is lower.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. For each player, the percentage is lower. It's more like it may not make sense what I'm saying, but it's a 25%
Yeah.
ball
No,
in D2. But you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, because the talent can stop those deep throws.
Because the talents can stop it, and the offensive
obviously.
player can prevent the defensive player from picking it, and the defensive player is going to prevent the offensive player from catching it. The percentage of it goes down a lot in detail. So, yeah, you can't just keep putting it up to. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me, these superstars. I know it's enticing to chuck the ball down there to a Will or a Hashi or
Listen.
He said the name. He got it back.
Listen, how many we got?
Hashi.
Listen, we got 23 teams. We got 23 teams this season.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most disappointing team.
Wow.
Number one team in the league. They should not be where they are in the standing.
I could understand what you're saying.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree.
I can understand what you're saying because if you hear a team has Will, Hashi,
AP,
I thought they'd be in first place right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I thought they'd be in first place right now. But we can move on. I think I've said enough. Omar might come up to me tomorrow and be like, "Get the hell out of my face!" But hey,
no, he takes the criticism.
It's not even criticism. It's not criticism. It's the reality of it. You know, we expect more out of you, like we've been saying for 6 months, dating back to the spring season.
Mm-hmm.
And you have 6 weeks to fix it now before you get to the playoffs. Make believe you're 0-0. Make believe you're 0-0. Go 6-0, and go into the playoffs 7-3. That's all.
Yeah, better you hear it now.
Yeah.
Now
you're not going to be able to fix it with 2 weeks left. Start next week. Start tomorrow. That's it.
All right, let's move on to our final game. Oh no, we didn't. No, we already talked about the ball.
The final game.
All-Stars
Lions, which was another great game.
Field 3 had all the games, man.
Over on my field. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I had games from all day. My games were good. This game came down to what we would call triple overtime.
Wait, hold on. You keeping the shades on the whole time now?
I can't wear shades. You need a pair?
Just asking you. I thought you put it on for your solo act.
I can take the shades off. It is.
You look like Ray Charles there for a second. That's why.
Shoot, in the Cal Leafs game, they could call me that. Anyway, so this was an amazing game, bro. All stars in the end. So it went down to what we would call triple overtime. As you know, we do have overtime rules here, where starts first you get the 4 plays coming down, and then after that we go to alternating possessions from the 5. So we went to
there will be a winner.
So we went to the second set of plays, each team going again in alternating possession. So that would technically be triple overtime. So and All Stars were able to pull it out in the end to win the game. These teams went back and forth. I've seen so much special plays made in this, and I'm gonna say this, man, and like we talk about the Bengals of D3, and now we're talking about the Lions of D2.
Mm-hmm.
A team that's trying to build to be something. They played so well in this game, and Guy made plays, Brian made plays. The other Brian, KJ, like muscling, like it was.
Yeah,
this team could be special moving forward because they got some more help coming. Don't do that. They got some more help. What is that? They got some more help coming, and the help is football help. If that, do you know what I mean when I say that? These are guys that can play.
That can play,
right? Yeah. So now you put it all together.
It's so simple, man. Football is a simple game when you get guys, right?
Yeah, and this game, they're gonna become more formidable. They might be the tallest league in the division, the tallest team in the division, because all their guys look like they're like 6'4", 6'3", and they go get it. And now they're gonna get some more help. Now it's just gonna be on Kazi to be able to successfully use this help. They literally can jump up the ranking pertaining to what they do this week with if they're full powered. What we see them do this week. I think we're gonna see something special, man. Hopefully next week I'm not eating my words, but I think they're gonna do something special this week.
Let me see the game. Yeah, I just want to see the game. Lions, Lunatics.
I think they're gonna do something special this week.
Lions,
and
it's 10 o'clock.
The Lunatics are also a team that's trying to get it together, which we didn't think they would have to, but now they might have. This might not be the week they wanted to play the Lions, coming off of a tough. I don't even know if you call this a tough loss. They just lost this game. This was anybody's game.
Mm-hmm.
All Stars, since Aaron's been back, I said last week, they've been amazing. They've been good. And they closed. Yeah. They closed the game at the end. They just closed the game. Sheep had some picks in this one. Big plays. Listen, there was a play in this game where Guy almost had the play of the week, where he reaches back, catches the ball, and was bringing it in, and Fabi saves it with a little, like, knocking it away. That play would have been crazy because he already caught it, and he's on his way to come down with it, and Fabi gets it. Guy also went up in this game and took one out of the air over 2 or 3 guys. Then you got Brian, big receiver, going downfield, stretching out. Listen, man, yeah. They're building. They're building. I'm happy to see what the Lions are doing. Did you watch? You didn't see this one, so hell, E, what did you think of this one?
No, you pretty much summed it up. Entertaining game. Again, part of games like this also contribute to other things in terms of lateness and all that. A triple overtime game is unpredictable, guys. You know,
mm-hmm.
Like, I just want to, things happen. So, but this game came down to the wire, like you said. The alternate possession thing, I liked. It was interesting to try to see, because it tends to. What strategy are you going to use? Are you going to do the line across? Are you going to go, man, like the one play from the 5? What's the go-to there? Like,
well, you got to get a stop, bro. So I feel like you got to go, man.
The line, huh? You got to go, man.
I feel like you go, man, because it's one play.
Yes, but
if your team has the ability,
yeah. So you're in that position. You're going man. You're calling man.
If we got the guys, yes, I think man is the. I know that sounds like simple to say, but it's one stop, and then you get a chance to go back in. You know what I mean? So it's one stop. You got to get a one stop. You go man. There's always holes in that line defense. There's always holes. And then you have to have the best person at giver because you can't have the play stretched.
Yes.
You have to have somebody who can attack his giver so that there's no extra time. Because if you play zone, it depends on. That's what I'm gonna say. If you're gonna play zone, it depends on your giver because you may be able to hold them out for a little bit, but that your guy got to be able to get.
But that's even man also because you can't guard. No matter how good a defender you're not guarding the guy for 6-7 seconds.
Yeah, but man gives the giver a little bit more time.
If he attacks, he has to attack though. He still just can't sit back. It's
either way the giver has to get. You gotta go get him.
Yes.
So that might be the key.
That interception where the ball slipped out of Kazi's hand on that run. Did they score? Did the All-Stars score on that drive?
I can't. To be honest, I can't recall.
Was that like in the middle of the game before the half? What happened? What time of the game was that?
I have to be just so hell. I got no idea. Yeah, that's a very specific question. I would have to have written that down. I don't know. I can't remember when it was, but it was. I don't know.
It seemed like Lions were on their way to score. Like they were about. I think he ran for the first or something. It looked like they were on the All-Stars 50 or something.
Yeah, he had. So, I think he ran for the first down already, and I think he was trying to pitch the football when it happened. So I don't know. It's just a play that he shouldn't make.
Yeah.
So no team scored on the first 2 drives of overtime, and then All-Stars scored on the third.
And All-Star scored.
No,
All-Star scored an interception.
No team scored the 40, but they alternated. I believe All-Star scored first for one, then Lions matched.
Okay.
Lions didn't. Then we switched it. Lions went first, didn't score.
Yeah.
From the 5,
and then All-Star scored.
Did score to end it.
Okay.
I believe past to Aaron. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I like the OT rules.
Yeah.
And the Savages game was in OT or it was OT?
No, that was with 5 seconds left. They finished it.
Okay.
This
whole time I thought it was a Savages game that went to triple overtime.
No.
That one, they were down by 7, scored a touchdown, down by 6, went for 2 in the victory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, All-Stars look like they're back, guys. They look like they're back.
They've been good all year.
Yeah.
Besides that week 1, yeah.
This is the All-Stars, man. This is the All-Stars.
Steady. Yeah, they look like they're looking like the All-Stars now.
Yeah.
And like they said,
sure.
I can go. I can go first here, Power Rankings. You want to go first, or
I got it written down.
Oh, go ahead.
Because I had nothing to give in this game because I didn't watch the game.
Gotcha.
I was like, let me write it down. Backwards? Yeah, let's go backwards.
Yeah.
Lions, number 9.
Okay.
Which could change.
Lunatics.
Number 8, ball up top.
Ball up top.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lunatics, number 7.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Death Row, number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Guardians, number 5.
Gladiators.
Sorry. The Gladiators, number 5. I don't know why I put Guardians. All-Stars, number 4.
Mm-hmm.
League Pass, number 3. Lost 2.
Elite's 1.
I like that list.
I like that
list. You already know where you think we may differ, so you're waiting to hear.
I think All-Stars, Gladiators, All-Stars, they could flip-flop.
Yes, I wouldn't have argued either way.
Yeah.
I was curious to see where you were going to put League Pass and Outlaws.
Yeah. League Pass, I think with what I just found out today, it should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, but Outlaws. Elites number one. I actually want to see those two teams match up.
Actually, think. Hold on. Is that
this week?
Yeah,
I think so.
Outlaws Elites, and guess what? You get to do that game, right?
Yeah. I wanted to see those two teams match up.
That's tomorrow.
Outlaws Elites, 10:00.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we'll get to see who's phony, who's fake. That's the type of people. Nah.
Yeah.
We're gonna see. But like I said, we got them 1-2. This is mid-season matchup. Nice. All right. And it's now that we've got all the formalities out of the way, it is time for the favorite time of the show. Hold on, guys. I gotta pull this up. The top 10.
Welcome to the Red Top 10, brought to you by Idea A, EC, Dynamic Tax and Accounting, and Cactus Sportswear. Did you make the top 10?
Ooh. Number 10, one hand grab from Dre.
They wanted to push on.
Number 9. Drop it in the bucket, won't you, Shane? In coverage, downfield, on the money.
Could run the clock out a little bit, but trying to get some points on the board. And
a little bit of
about to launch it. The ball is launched.
Stuff we've been talking about.
Kenshin,
That's
what
the play.
crap?
To who, Rob? To who? I can't see you. To who?
Tashi.
Gladiator defenders. You got
a little sauce in. I feel like we're getting one of these every week from little. Oh my god, you guys got.
Connor, don't waste it, Connor.
Connor with the hustle, slow them down.
Oh my, and he's still
going. I think he just ran out of gas.
He's tired there. He was on the bench after that.
I got him.
Point.
Little toe drag. Swag by the goat giver. The game.
It looked like two guys both bat the ball. It was not in my eye. And they both batted up in the air. Was that Marcel?
I thought that.
Marcel.
They're in the Hennington game. And Ryan.
Sorry, T.
Sorry, man. Hey, you got to look at the end of this because they had Dre mic'd up.
That's going on League Pass, Terrell. They got us up on League Pass now.
The upper room. My God.
Look at this.
Look
long hand.
Look at that. Give me that. Muscle that.
Yeah, it's Wheaties.
And the number one play of the day. Give me that.
Marcel with the pick. Blocking.
And he is gone.
That's nice.
Ooh, we got to put it in slow-mo.
Just know, guys, we watch everything.
Yeah.
We watch everything. So
Rob and E watch everything.
Yeah, we do. We watch
Shout out
every
to
game.
all the guys that made the top 10. I think it was a pretty good list.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
yeah,
good. Yeah.
yeah. It's been,
But
you know what,
number 10 is a one-hand catch. That's when you know it's a good week of plays. So
you know what's funny, right? When we leave out of the week, we're like, there wasn't much plays there, and then you watch the games back, and then you'll be like, the plays kind of whack this week till you watch them together, and you're like, the plays are pretty good. You know, so all right. Who's talking in there? I'm so. What happened, Brian?
you got to play.
What happened? Anyway, wait, hold on, sitting in there. We'll be out there again tomorrow. Listen, we're gonna be on time. We're gonna be on time.
Field 1 will be on time. I know Field 2 will be on time. I don't know about Field 3.
I'm on Field 1 this week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be on time this week. Listen, last week was a mix of things. It wasn't the first game didn't
And I was
push
just
us
busting your
back.
chops.
Yeah, I know.
Brian, I don't know
We
the
put-
one-hand pick, but send it to us and we'll post it up on the IG page if it's working.
Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got
it's
you.
working.
Definitely.
We put Rob after his 3 games. We put Rob on Field Crew tomorrow.
Yeah, so we gotta so
Field
we will be on
maintenance.
time. Just for the record, we have only been behind 1 week so far.
Yeah.
And don't even talk about it.
I don't know. No. You
It's
know I
done.
usually don't, but we've only been behind 1 week so far, and like I said, it was a lot of things that
Yeah.
contributed to that. But
We
we'll
don't
do
gotta
our
defend
best to be
ourselves.
on time. Come out there, ball out.
That's it.
We'll see you guys in the morning. Sahel, final words.
New Jersey orders are going in Saturday or Sunday. So I think most of you have reached out to everybody. And everybody has gotten back to me. Never hold your peace if you haven't gotten back to me. There's no more orders after this order. That's it. We're done for the season. Other than that, another beautiful Saturday. No rain.
Yeah.
Be good games again. We got a new ref tomorrow. Everyone knows him.
I'm sorry, I'm smiling because somebody sent me a message. Yeah.
Everyone knows who he is. You'll see him tomorrow. It should be fun. It should be good. Another good week. We're halfway through the season.
Yeah.
Fix your mistakes. Improve on what you want to improve on. If you haven't improved yet, stop improving on it. Because you're not going to get good enough till the playoffs then.
Sheesh.
It's the truth. It is. Listen. If you haven't seen improvement by now on something you're working on, it's a little too late now. Just keep doing what you're really good at and stop trying to do something you're not good at. That's going to cost your team.
Everything I get at
And that's every aspect of the game. Running your routes, catching the ball, throwing the ball, playing defense, everything. It's the hard truth. It is what it is.
Did you hear him? Did you hear him? He said,
What'd he
what if you're not good at anything?
Everyone's good at something.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
Even I'm not that negative. Everyone's good at something.
Someone's negative is someone's truth. So. But
listen, that's what your teammates will tell you. You're not good at nothing. That's not my job.
My final word would be last chance to recruit. Rosters locked. What day are we saying? Tuesday? I need all rosters. Tuesday night. So talk to guys. There's actually been several transactions that's happened. Guys leaving teams, joining this team, testing us out. So
guys have really left and tested free agency.
They really did. You're gonna see some old faces in new places tomorrow. You really gonna see that.
Yeah,
you're really gonna see that. That's crazy.
Yeah, like it's.
I actually found out about a transaction today. A guy left the team and another team, so it's always fun. But that's also good in the league. That just means guys have that camaraderie and friendship. So
yeah, I get asked though, what's this guy's rank? And then I'm like, he tried to leave his team. Like, and I just laughed.
Fit on your
I was
team.
like, yeah, I figured that. Yeah. So, but,
So once you're done with your roster, send it to E. He's our numbers guy.
Yeah.
We'll crunch the numbers.
just make sure
If
you
you're
guys
not-
are in compliance.
And we're not changing ratings, so stop asking us.
Yeah.
And
Say that one more time. Say that one more
we're
time.
not changing ratings, so stop asking us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our job is not to make sure that a player fits your team.
Exactly.
All right.
100% tomorrow. We're doing the Elites Championship presentation before their game.
You know how I feel about that. Okay, hold on.
It's the Outlaws.
Yeah.
Outlaws.
It worked. It worked last week.
Huh?
Savages, Bengals.
Oh yeah. So Outlaws. you're the banner game. You're the t-shirt championship ring game. Remember that. Okay. Like I said, they normally reserve that game for. They like to send the fans home happy. So that home team who gets the ring and raise the banner, they're not supposed to lose that night. So
And the Browns from the Winter Championship are getting their shirts. 8:30 game.
8:30. What's that? Let me see.
And by shirts, I'm just handing the shirts over to the captain. That's all I'm doing.
No. So that's Ravens. Oh, they made the Ravens a t-shirt game. Okay.
Man, I'm trying to get these shirts out of my car. I've had them there for 3 weeks now.
I think it's more strategic, but okay. I hear you.
And next week it'll be League Pass collars because they're not here this week, so it'll be them next week.
All right.
Okay. So Ravens Outlaws. I'm not saying. I'm not here to instigate a little. I am a little, but you guys are the championship banner game.
You done? Are you finished?
Yeah, go ahead. That was my final word.
I was thinking that last week on the field when I heard the Bengals won, though. I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking that.
Go ahead.
Okay. All you
So I know we have a couple things. We just for you guys wondering, I know you guys look at stats and stuff like that. The stats are compiled so far, but we realized something about our stat site and we're correcting it. And all those things will be updated maybe within a week. And you'll be able to see whatever you don't think so? Not a week?
I'm not watching all those games in a week.
No, you don't gotta watch them.
Yeah, put the stats in.
You ain't that much.
Got 7 games of stats to do. I'm not watching 7 games in a week.
You sure?
Listen,
anyway, yeah, but most of it'll be
up there.
Most of it'll be updated.
Yeah,
it will be.
Here. Most of it'll be updated this week here, and
each division will have their own link, basically.
Yeah, each division will be able, because that was the problem we ran into. You couldn't, the way it was set up the way the site is set up, it couldn't separate because we have divisions.
Overall leaders, right?
Yeah, it was just everybody together in one. So we've already started the process of separating the divisions, because it looked at divisions like how the NFL looks at divisions. It doesn't look at it as in completely different. It's kind of completely different leagues, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
so we're correcting that issue.
It is.
Yeah, so we're correcting that issue, and it'll be rectified. Almost fully rectified within a week, and then the rest but everything will be updated so we can start.
We're gonna wait till the roster
league leaders and stuff. Yeah. And rosters locking will make it so much easier with all this movement.
So much easier.
So other than that, we'll see you guys tomorrow. My daughter wants to say something before I get off.
Everybody did good this week, and I really hope that everyone that's watching this video thinks it's great.
And then tell them to like, share, and subscribe.
Like, subscribe to my dad's video so he can get money.
Oh my God!
What?
All right,
help us.
Rob, you're using your daughter to pander to the crowd.
Yeah.
Tell her peace.
Later, guys.
Peace. Yo, later, yeah.
Later, guys.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, don't go away.
Is that new music?
Don't go nowhere. 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 I got you.
Same song. Rob, you could have used the link I sent you.
I like that. I actually like that one. I might have to use it for both.
Anything
10
better
times
than
better
this.
than this.
Anything
Okay.
better than this.
Bro, I sent him a couple. He ain't gonna use them.
Come on. Yo, can we get some fist bumping tonight? Yeah, we see y'all in the morning, man. I gotta go to bed. I was trying to get to bed earlier tonight.
Later.
Good night, y'all.
All right.